Last Sunday, we talked about the angels are coming out with these judgments from God from the temple of the tabernacle of testimony. And we basically saw that the temple of the tabernacle of testimony, the same thing as the temple of meeting. It's the tabernacle. It's this mobile temple, so to speak, in the Old Testament, in the book of Exodus. And inside of it inside was the ark, and inside of the ark was the tablets of the Ten Commandments, God's moral law. And as we talked about last week, the E. Stanley Jones quote is so helpful that it's not a imposition, that God isn't imposing a law on us. It's an exposition. It is, you follow these and these top 10, and these are the ways that human beings are meant to work. Then fast forward all the way into the time of Jesus. Jesus actually, he doesn't go against those things, but basically what he does is he clarifies those things by saying, here's the law. The law is fulfilled in you're loving God with everything that you've got, everything that you are, and loving others the same way. And when you do that, now you're fulfilling the law of God. You're fulfilling the purpose of God in your own life. You're fulfilling the purposes of God in the earth. That when you live a life according to the law of love, God's law of love, now it's a complete game changer. You start to see things and people and processes differently. I think one of the things that I see going on in Christians so frequently today is that they want to go for they were just like, this is all wrong. We got to come against this. And what ends up happening is we become a loveless people. And I think that that's one of the things that the world is so bugged by us, is that we talk about this God of love, but yet we're not loving. And Jesus is calling us back to this law, his law of love. And so as these bowls are coming out of the temple of the tabernacle of testimony, and those are representing in some ways God holding the world's feet to the fire on his moral law, God is also calling his people to come back to his law, the law of love, and to begin to love him with their whole hearts and to love others with their whole hearts. Put that in front of you today with the things that you've got going on today and this week. I want to love you, Lord, with my whole heart, and I want to love others with my whole heart. You do that, you get a well done at the end of the day and at the end of your life.